Now we'll start with question number 11. Question number 11 says, an aeroplane leaves an airport and flies due north at a speed of 100 km per hour. So this is north, we have this is south, this is east, and this is west. So plane, suppose this is the airport, plane leaves this and flies due north. Okay, so leaves the port and goes in this direction. Another plane at the same airport and at the same time flies due west, so towards this side, at a speed of 1200 km per hour. So we have speed of plane 1 is 1000 km per hour. Speed of plane 2 is 1200 km per hour. How far they are after 1.5 hours? Suppose after 1.5 hours plane 2 is here, this is P2 and P1 is here. So we need to find out actually the distance between P1 and P2. So this we need to find out. Let's call this O. So in the question we have to find out the distance between P1 and P2. Now obviously this is 90. Now distance covered by plane 1 in 1.5 hours. How much distance is covered by plane 1 in 1.5 hours? It is 1500 km. See, it is flying at a speed of 1000 km per hour. That means in 1 hour it's covering a distance of 1000 km. So in 1.5 hours, obviously it will cover a distance of 1500 km. Next, plane 2. In 1 hour it's covering a distance of 1200. So in 1.5 hours, 1200 plus 600, that is 1800 km. So distance covered by plane 2 in 1.5 hours is 1800 km. Now in triangle OP1 P2, we have angle O is 90. Therefore 1500 square plus 1800 square is equal to this distance we need to find out, D square. Let's call it D. D square. 15 square is 225. So 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 18 square is 324. Again 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros is D square. So I have 549 followed by 4 zeros is D square. So square root of this is the distance between the two planes. So this is 3 square into 10 square into 61 if you do the prime factorization. So I get 3 square, it's 3 square into 3 square. It's 3 square only. See, 549. 4 zeros is 10 square. 10 raised to power 4. 549 is, we have, it will go by 3. 183. It will again go by 3, 61. So 3 square into 61 into 10 raised to power 4. So 3 comes out of 10 raised to power 4, 10 raised to power 2 comes out, and root 61 as it is. So I have distance between the two planes is 300 root 61 kilometer. So you can write down the answer statement. Distance between the two planes is 300 root 61 kilometer. Next question. Two poles of height 6 meter and 11 meter. So we have these poles standing on the ground at the height of, one is 6 meter, this is pole, this is also pole, and the other height is 11 meter. And the distance between their feet is 12 meter. This is 12 meter. We need to find the distance between their tops. Let's say this is X. So distance AB, pole of height 6 meter. CD, pole of height 11 meter. AC is distance between the tops of two poles. Let's call this X. Let AC be X. So we need to find X in the question. So in the question we need to find X. Now let AP be parallel to BD. So we have ABDP is a rectangle because these 90, 90. So these angles will also be 90. You can simply write this as a rectangle. This implies AP is equal to BD equal to 12 meter and AB is equal to PD equal to 6 meter. Now this CD was 11, this is 6, so obviously this is 5. Now in triangle APC, angle P is 90, implies x square is equal to 12 square plus 5 square. So I have x square as 144 plus 25, which is 169. So we get x square as 169, implies x is 13. Therefore distance is 13 meter between the tops of the two. This is 13 meter. Next question. D and E are points on the sides CA and CB respectively of a right triangle. We have a right triangle which is right angle at C. D and E are the points on these sides. I need to prove AE square. So we need to join AE. Let us join AE. Then I need to prove BD square. Let us join BD also. Is equal to AB square plus DE. That means I need to join DE also. Now if we need to prove AE square plus BD square is equal to AB square plus DE square. So children, for that, remember technique given is that we need to find out all the hypotenuse in the given relation and write a relation with this. So first of all, I can see AE is a hypotenuse. So A is a hypotenuse in this triangle ACE. So in triangle ACE, angle C is 90. So AE square will be equal to AC square plus CE square. Right? Next, BD is also hypotenuse. So in triangle BCD, angle C is 90, gives me BD square is equal to BC square plus CD square. Next, AB is also hypotenuse. Let us write down. In triangle ACB, angle C is 90, gives me AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. Then DE is also hypotenuse. So in triangle DCE, angle C is 90, gives me DE square is equal to DC square plus CE square. Now we need to add AE and BD. Let us add AE and BD. AE square plus BD square. This is 1, this is 2. Adding 1 and 2. This is 4, this is 3. What do I get? If I add 1 and 2, I get AC square plus CE square plus BC square plus CD square. See, can we club them together? I need to get this equal to AB and DE. What is AB, BC and AC? So BC and AC can be clubbed. AC square plus BC square. And CE square plus CD square. So we get this is equal to AB square and this is equal to DE square. Therefore AE square plus BD square is equal to AB square plus DE square. This is using 3 and 4. So simple technique is write down the relations, all the hypotenuses, whatever you have, write down their relationships and then keep on doing what you need to, whatever he is asking you to prove. Next question. The perpendicular from A on BC of triangle ABC intersects at D. We have a triangle ABC, perpendicular AD intersects BC. So the perpendicular from A on BC of triangle ABC intersects BC at D, such that DB is 3CD. So in this triangle, we need to prove 2AB square is 2AC square plus BC square. AB, let's see, it's a hypotenuse, so let us write a relationship. First of all, I can see AB is this and AC is this. So let's call these angles 1 and 2. AD is perpendicular to BC, implies angle 1 equal to 2 equal to 90. Now AB square I'll get from this triangle. In triangle ADB, angle 2 is 90. Therefore, AB square is equal to AD square plus this BD square, DB square. Next, in triangle ADC, angle 1 is 90. Therefore, AC square is AD square plus CD square. Now in the given relation, I have 2AB square and 2AC. This AB square and AC square are on the opposite sides. So AB square minus AC square, if we do, they will be in the opposite sides. That means we need to subtract. So AD square plus DB square minus AD square minus CD square. This goes away. So I have AB square minus AC square equal to DB square minus CD square. Now observe, I had to prove AB square equal to AC square plus BC square. So this we are not going to disturb. Now this we need to change. We need BC square. Anyhow, what is the relationship given? The relationship is DB is 3CD. So first of all, can I write either we use DB equal to 3CD right now, or we can use it later on also. See DB, I want a relationship in BC. Can I write DB using BC and CD? See, DB is BC minus CD. Can we write this? DB is BC minus CD. Or if we want to use, you can use it right now here also. DB is 3CD. Let us write down DB is 3CD minus CD square. So AB square minus AC square, we get 9CD square minus CD square, which is 8CD square, children. So we got a relation that DB square, AB square minus AC square is 8CD square. But I want, in place of CD, we want BC. Because in the question we have, in the relation what we are trying to prove, we have BC, we do not have CD. Now how do we get BC? BC is, what is BC? BC is CD and DB, CD plus BD, this is BC. Now what is given is DB is 3CD. So if I use it, BC is CD plus 3CD. So I get BC is 4CD. So BC by 4 is CD. So can we replace it here? AB square minus AC square is 8 into BC by 4. So we get AB square minus AC square is 8 into BC square by 16, which is this. So I get AB square minus AC square is BC square by 2. Multiply 2AB square minus 2AC square is BC square. So 2AB square is equal to 2AC square plus BC square. So this is what we get. 2AB square is 2AC square plus BC square. Next, in an equation, in an equilateral triangle, this is equilateral triangle. In an equilateral triangle ABC, given is triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle ABC, I have BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. To prove 9AD square is equal to 7 times AB square. This is what we need to prove. Now, how do we prove this relation? 9AD square is equal to 7 times AB square. Obviously, I need a perpendicular. So, let us draw a perpendicular T. Right? Now, construction, draw AT perpendicular to BC. Now if AT is perpendicular to BC, I have this angle 90. Now in the relation I want AD, I want AB. AD कहाँ से आएगा? AD will get from this triangle ATD. In triangle ATD, angle T is 90. So AD square is equal to AT square plus BT square. Simple Pythagoras. In triangle ATB, angle T is 90. Therefore, AB square, AB is the hypotenuse here, AB square is AT square plus BT square. Now in the given relation that we need to prove in the relation AD and AB. So AD square minus AB square, they are on the opposite sides. So AD square minus AB square. I get AT square plus DT square minus AT square minus BT square. So we get AD square minus AB square is equal to DT square minus BT square. Now DT, can I write it as BT minus BD? So let us write down BT minus BD square minus BT square. So using A minus B whole square, BT square plus BD square minus 2BT into BD minus BT square. This goes away. I am left with BD square minus 2BT into BD. But we want AD and AB only. So I do not want BD, BT, anything. I want all AD and the side of the triangle AB or any side of the triangle because the triangle is an equilateral triangle. So can I express BD and BT in terms of BC? Let's see. Triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, right? And AT is perpendicular to BC. So in an equilateral triangle, we know altitude is the median also. So this implies BT is half of BC. BT will be half of BC because this will be a median also, right? And BD is 1 by 3 of BC. This is given. So let us use these things. If we use this, I get, so AD square minus AB square is equal to, using this in, let us write down the relation first, 2BT into BD. Now BD is 1 by 3, BC by 3. BT is BC by 2, BD is BC by 3. We get this. So BC square by 9, 2 and 2 goes, BC square by 3. Let's take the LCM. 9 BC square minus 3 BC square. So I get minus 2 by 9 BC square. So AD square minus AB square is minus 2 by 9 BC square. Now AB is equal to BC as triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. So I replace this. AD square minus AB square is minus 2 by 9 AB square. Now multiplying this by 9, 9 AD square minus 9 AB square is minus 2 AB square. So we get 9 AD square is 9 AB square minus 2 AB square. So 9 AD square is 7 AB square. This is what we had to prove. So just keep in mind that always write the relation, find out the hypotenuses in the relation which is to be proved, and then identify what do we need to do, whether we need to subtract those hypotenuses or we need to add them together or whatever. And then it's simple simplification in these questions. Next question, 16th question, children. In triangle, again it's an equilateral triangle. Given triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, we need to prove 3 times the square of one side, that is 3AB square is equal to 4 times the altitude square. So this is we need to prove. AD is perpendicular to BC. AD is perpendicular to BC. Now AD is perpendicular to BC and triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. So obviously BD is equal to DC is equal to half of BC. Okay. Now in triangle ADB, angle D is 90. So I have AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. Right? Now BD we already written is equal to half of BC. So BC by 2. So I get AD square plus BC square by 2, 4. AB square is this. Multiplying by 4. 4AB square equal to 4AD square plus BC square. Now, triangle ABC, remember, is an equilateral triangle. Always now, see, actually now we had to prove this AB and ADs. I have got BC also. Now, how do I replace BC by AB? Go back to the given condition. In given, it's written equilateral triangle. Therefore, BC is equal to AB. So, we'll replace BC by AB. So, we get 3AB square is equal to 4AD square. This is what we had to prove. With this, we complete this exercise 6.5. Thank you.